So I recently made a video, response to Mr. Epsilon talking. The video I made was titled "Fuck TAA if he thinks this shit is funny." Because I was gonna say it. It's not funny. It shouldn't be joked about. There should be some level of respect that comes about through people and understanding that this is something very serious. And joking the day after is not only bad taste, it shows that you're a bad person. And that was my main and only point. If you joke about the day after a shooting, or if you joked about 9/11 the day after, so on and so forth, or if you joked about Columbine the day after, you're a bad fucking person. You're a fucking piece of trash. And that's my only point. That was my only point, and it stands to be my only point. But some people took it like seriously because I guess I was talking shit about the mixing atheists, and I expected it. I mean, I wasn't. The video wasn't that great, but I still expected people to get overly aggressive towards me, and I I have got comments, people trying to troll me, people trying to say this, that, and the other, but it was. I think it's sad that we're just so apathetic that we can joke about death like this, we can joke about a fucking tragedy like this, and people can really try to defend that shit. Like they can honestly try to defend people making bad jokes about a horrible fucking situation. And you can only make a joke about something when you take light of it. If you make a rape joke, so on and so forth, you're taking light of rape. I'm not saying that if someone got raped that you're taking light of it, but if you know someone that was raped, so on and so forth, personally, I think you'd be a little hesitant to make a joke about it. You're making light of a bad situation, which may not be so negative to some people, but to a tragedy like that happened in Colorado, like Friday, so on and so forth, it's very, very, very bad to make light of that situation. Why is it bad? Oh, why is it bad to make light of that situation? Because you're not giving the mourning process its just deserves versus due time. You're forcing. I don't know what was I gonna say? Maybe joking about it. I don't think joking about it is ever okay. Honestly, I'm just gonna say it like that. I don't think joking about it is ever okay. And I had some trolls try to make jokes about like the shooting, so on and so forth. I think those people are bad people. Honestly, I think that because of the fact they have the protection of the internet and not to have to show their faces, not to have to make this, that, or the other be said, so on and so forth, or be known that it's a okay for them to say where the fuck they want when they know they wouldn't do that in real life. But I think TJ knew that he had the protection of his fans, so on and so forth, to make that joke. He didn't need to make that joke. I saw his video. He could have left that joke out and just shown a little bit of respect for that, saying, you know what, there's a shooting in Colorado, some people died, this, that, the other, but I know the media, so on and so forth, is going to take this, and, left is going to use it this way, the right's going to use it that way, and, he could have just shown a level of respect for it, but instead he had to make that joke and looked like he was trying to force himself to make the joke. And it's like seriously, like you seriously needed to make that joke. And like the day after, and that's the thing that gets me. Like these motherfuckers don't fucking seem to understand that yeah, you can make the fucking joke, but it makes you kind of an asshole. Like seriously, the day fucking after you have to make a joke about this shit, you have to exploit that shit. You have to be like, yeah, I'm a comedian, so I'm gonna make a joke about people getting shot the day after they got shot. Like seriously, you could have waited a little bit. You could have waited a little bit if you want to make a joke. But the day fucking after, I think there's a problem with that. I think there's a problem with people who agree with that type of behavior, that type of mentality. These people that allow themselves to be like, yeah, you know what, say yo motherfucking K, for people to make jokes about it the day after this shit happened. And I think it just shows the lack of humanity, inhumanity, when it really comes down to it. And those were my main fucking points. It's not like the TAA. I think I said something along the lines, which probably came out wrong, that he is glorifying it. I meant that making a joke about it glorifies the instance of it, meaning that to make a joke about it is just like you're making light of this instance and it gives people the freedom to also make jokes about it, to glorify this instance. And the one joke that the person told that I mentioned, in the other video, definitely was glorifying, not the pain, not the suffering, but the ability to make jokes about instances like that, serious instances about that, is what the whole issue was about. You know, it's always funny when it's not you. You know, if it's not you, then it's funny, right? But it has no personal connection with you, it's not funny. And I think most people would be, you know, most people would be lying when they say that, you know, a person close to them died and someone made a joke about it, so on and so forth, that they wouldn't take it personally. I mean, that's retarded. Everybody would take it personally. Or you just don't have any personal connection with the people that you care about, which just, again, probably makes you a bad person. But, yeah. So that's my thoughts on the video that I made, and I want to clarify some stuff, and that's pretty much it. Alright, you guys have a good day. Peace. Deuces.